Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video. Bit of a different one today. The original plan was to do some videoing of the tinkering that I put a post on my YouTube channel about, setting the valve clearances and doing the throttle cable. As you can tell, I've got a bit of a code and Russ was a bit camera shy, so that's why that didn't get filmed. We basically set the valve clearances. A couple were really tight, most were loose, so we readjusted them. The issue with the throttle cable, all it was, the throttle spring looked a little bit worn, so I put a new throttle spring on it, or Russ obviously put a new throttle spring on it. And then we did a road test, it was still sticking, and all it was down to was just the throttle cable was dry. So we greased it from the accelerator end, put a bit of WD-40 on the cable, took her for a test run, and it's literally like she's possessed. I've never known her to go this quick. She's, for 1100, she's really peppy. It feels like a 2 litre. So what I've decided to do before the rain comes down is go and get some petrol for her and then just take her for a quick round, because I haven't driven her for 3 weeks. So, and I know you obviously guys and girls like to watch the videos of me driving, so yeah, should we go for a spin? Why not? As you can tell, she's going a lot better now. She hasn't got that like noise, which I thought was big ends. All it was the valve clearances need adjusted. So yeah, she pulls like a train now. Just feels nice to get that throttle cable adjusted and sorted out properly. It means I can actually drive her in traffic now without worrying about flying into the car in front. All thanks to Russ, who's the owner of Millie. A couple of hours tinkering, and she's literally like a completely new car. So still got a few more jobs to do. We did do the dash because the ignition light wasn't working and the dash lights weren't working, so I bought a set of new bulbs, but it doesn't seem to have cured it. So possibly there is a underlying issue with the wiring, which we'll have to look into. Obviously get the greasing done before the proper winter kicks in when it's really cold, and then layer up for the winter. And then in the springtime start doing all the other little jobs before the rally season. So that's literally 4th gear in 30. And she's climbing now. But literally she flies up hills now. And she's literally like a completely different car. I took that for a test drive and done all the valve clearances and the throttle, and it came back with a smile on my face like, what have you done to my car? One smart said, I've never known her to do this quick, even in 4th gear. So obviously it's done as well good, so she's happy to Moggy now. So I'm just about to pull into Tesco to get some special petrol for her. She's got half a tank loaded to keep her full tank if I can. So I'll cut back when it's time for us to go. See you in a bit. Right, let's go for a little spin. Also turn the heater tap on in the engine bay to get some heat in the car. The heater motor's not working. That's another job obviously I've got to sort out. To be honest, once I've laid up for the winter, it's not really a pressing issue like that. So I don't drive out in the cold or when there's like grit and snow on the road. So there's not really a great pressing need to get it done. And once Russ has done the washers, then obviously I've got the glove box in, so it's back in. Also needs a little job done. Got the near side suspension's a bit knocky, but there's probably trunnion bushes, so we'll get some polybush like that, get that done. And just like catching up on little like adjustments here and there, just to get a tip top, and then also get ready for next year's rally season. Managed to do 3 shows this year with Lucy, so I'm happy with that. Also gained quite a lot of subscribers over the period, so that's good. Try and find out what that sodding rattling is. Probably a loose vent or something. So get that looked at. Be interested to find out in November what's happening with the classic car market with tax MOT exemption, whether we're still going to have it, how much it's going to be if we're not, is it going to put people off. If they put the tax up to like say 30-40 quid a year, is it really a big issue? Not for me, no. If they put it up to like Range Rover size tax, like £700 a year, that's going to cause a lot of issues with people whether they keep classic cars or not, so we won't know till we know. I mean, I've got my own views on the government, but this channel's not about politics or anything, so we'll just leave that there. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. So we can do. Where should it go? See what she's like on the A38. So when I used to take her up to trade with Luke Abbott, she would do 60, but she was a bit like, so hopefully she'll be a lot better. And she's definitely a lot more responsive. I mean, that's accelerating from 4th gear. 60. Starting to spin the rain. Now it's proper raining. Sniffle's in fourth. Just mopping this VW, make his mind of what he wants. He didn't let me out in the A38, now he didn't know what lane he wants. Dead end. Response is a lot better. It's a lot more smoother. I think it's because Russ greased it. Whereas before, until they put me throttle on it, was like, jolt. It wasn't like a smooth action. Obviously now he's adjusted it and done the greasing and that. It's a nice, smooth throttle response. So she's not as jerky, so that's good. Doing an acceleration test. quick hill run. Shall we do some movement run? Yeah, why not? So just a little drive to get some petrol and give Lucy a little run. So hope you enjoyed this quick video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. You can follow me on all my socials. Instagram BKT193J, and Facebook is Spokes Rambles with Lucy the Morris Miner, and YouTube is also the same name, Motor Rambles with Lucy the Morris Miner. I have got a merch store where you can buy cups, t-shirts, mugs, hats. I'll leave the link in the description. And also wait for the next video coming up where we do a little bit more tinkering. Probably won't be for about 3 weeks. So I'm on my way to Eastbourne and I've got some other things going on, obviously working that. So yeah, the next video will probably be about 3 weeks unless we get a nice dry day and I'll take her out for a raz. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all soon in the next one. Bye for now.